Gonna build me a little castle in the mountain so high, in the mountain so house, so I can hear the cuckoo as she goes flying by. Back to the cuckoo. Oh, the cuckoo, she's a pretty bird. She's a pretty bird. She sings as she flies, but she never hollers cuckoo, till the 4th day of July. You sing it by yourself. Oh, the cuckoo, she's a pretty bird. She's a pretty bird. She sings as she flies, but she never hollers cuckoo till the 4th day of June. I'm gonna build me a little castle in the mountains, so high, so she can, so 14 minutes. See the cuckoo as she goes flying by. Back to the original. Oh, the cuckoo, she's a pretty bird. She sings as she flies, but she never hollers cuckoo. Here we wind it up till the 4th day of July. Okay.
So this is you two are really inspiring to a lot of us. Am I right about that?
Well, we hope.
I want to know, what have you learned from each other?
Well, I haven't learned to paint or draw like Peggy, but I get inspired by watching her and listening to her talk about her work. So, and our friendship has lasted many, many years.
Thank you. Well, I've learned a lot from Ella about simplicity, taking one theme and running with it, and imagination, bringing in all kinds of crazy stuff.
And Peggy has allowed me to come over and visit her years ago at her home, and I got well acquainted with her children, and sometimes I would go in and even use some of their materials in there. But anyway, we had a great time. So friendship is very important, so I hope that all of you, how about shaking hands with your neighbors? Yeah, get to know your neighbors. Yeah, that's good.
That's a great.
Okay, all right.
See, we've got that hand theme going again. We've got the hand thing going again, right?
What's the hand thing?
Well,
shake hands with friends. But I don't want to say it's time to go because we want them to stay.
No, we got 10 minutes left.
We have
here.
10 minutes, not yet.
So, you know that you were already exampling a lot of things that many of us who came after you had to learn how to do.
Say that again.
You were showing us the way before we knew what, for example, the notion of multiculturalism was.
That's it.
You, Ella, put, Latino, African, every kind of beat in your music, including that beautiful tin whistle Irish jig that we opened up the show with.
Years ago, people are teachers, and people who are teachers of children and young people are afraid to even touch upon the intercultural, subject. They were afraid of their jobs if they brought that forth. But now we're free.
Are we?
Free.
That's good to know.
Right.
That's good to know. I was hoping that was the case. Peggy, what do you want to add to that?
Well, and I think of all the places that Ella has been around the world and brought back so many different kinds of songs, and also, so many different audiences. Like she does Ravinia, where there's 500,000 kids there, and then
But you were already over in Europe, right?
But you know, she does the same things that you do for a small group. And
Yes.
there's
Yes.
always that sense of intimacy because of the music and her musicianship and we're bringing in all the different kinds of
That's
people.
Very well said,
Yeah,
Peggy.
Yes.
I mean, that's what's really.
She does the same show whether it's Ravinia or the
And
church
we make it a
basement.
real union. Oh, you can't scare me. I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union. Oh, you can't scare me. I'm sticking to the union till the day I die.
Today.
Dang.
During the
Well, they say without struggle there is no progress,
Well, we
right?
said during the Red Scare, you know, when all the un-American committee guys were coming here to Chicago,
1950s
We used-
HUAC.
Yes.
we used to sing, "Oh, you can't scare me, I'm scared already." I'm scared already.
I'm scared already.
Oh, you
Can't scare me, I'm scared already.
so don't even try.
I love it. That's
love that.
excellent. Oh God, that's.
Well,
Peggy, you just-
if you didn't feel free to talk, you could sing it. So
That's right.
if you sang it, then that was very, you know.
I think that's a deep truth about the arts in general.
Right.
That you can paint, draw,
Yes.
sketch, sing, play music that has a message that is harder to hear just
And then
word to
if
word.
that doesn't work out, we'll all go together when we go, or to go to the jail together.
I'm not going to jail. I'm really. I mean, if there's 500 million people in D.C. and we're all teaching them what to do, actually,
Yes.
we're not the ones that should go to jail.
Oh,
There's some other people I could think of, but I'm not that interested in anybody
she's
going to
making a
jail.
statement.
No, what am I here? Am I supposed to be interviewing you guys? Okay, let's get back to that. What gives you hope about the future? Two questions. Do you watch the news or do you avoid watching the news? Or do you do both? I can smell some toast.
Well, for me,
Yes.
when I look at the children, I'm inspired by them. Like there's a nation going ahead, there's a future, and some of the children nowadays are pretty much on the ball. So just look to the children and get inspired.
That's great. And Peggy, you were gonna.
Well, right now I'm just painting, and that's inspiring for itself. I mean, you figure art goes on past one generation to another. You know, you paint Joe Hill, or you paint Paul, or you paint something from now, and you try to put your feelings into it. I mean, I read the paper, but God knows you don't get the truth from there.
It depends on which paper.
Yes.
Teach, sister, teach. Well, you don't get the whole truth from anything.
That's
you
right.
You got to read a lot
You
of
get
stuff.
it from people and from being active. I'm not that active anymore, but
Peggy, you're still painting.
You're
I'm still painting.
and you're-
Can I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
Do you know what this is? How old are you?
How old? I'm 94.
Woohoo! Are you ready? Are you ready?
Gee, I didn't think anybody was older than I am.
And can I ask you that same personal question, Ella?
Ever since I started entertaining, people have asked my age, and I've always given it to them. And people are always surprised because it goes in the newspaper. I'm 88 now.
Woo! Wow.
Wow. You gals, you've led the lives that people
We're women
wish.
now.
You sisters,
Sisters.
have led the kind of lives people
that's
dream
nice.
of leading.
That's right.
That's good. I like
Right.
that sisters.
You sisters. Because you've put your inspiration into your work, and your work has been your inspiration, and it's a complete circle. You've led the kind of lives that people hope for. Do you realize that?
That's-
Yeah.
And
Cool.
and I think all of us who are working with children or who have children, if they're inspiring them in some ways, then we know we have some good groups to follow us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't we inspire each other and sing up a storm for a little
Yeah.
bit?
Well, you-
Sing up a storm.
Should we sing up a song? I want to say personally, thank you so much for both being here. You've both inspired my life artistically and as a just in regards to humanity and hope. And I hope that your stories, your art, and your music will continue. It's a legacy. And hopefully we're going to bring it back here. Jerry and I are going to work on curating a show of art with your covers. And
Well, thank
we
you.
have some
That
of
would
the
be
covers
thrilling,
right
Peggy.
here.
That would be thrilling.
We are Americans' Children and the Union and all the other wonderful CDs. And hopefully,
And if we're kind and good and respect children, then the beat goes on. Keep this going. Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay.
So we have enough time to sing a song. Anybody have a notion what they'd like to sing?
Well, there's there's a song that some of the children and maybe their parents may have taught their parents that I used to sing with. You'll sing a
Song.
and we'll
Song.
sing a
Song
Together.
okay.
Hit it.
You'll sing a song and
I'll sing a song.
then we'll sing a song together
You'll sing a song and I'll sing a song.
in warm, wintry weather. You'll play a tune.
You'll
Play a tune and I'll play a tune.
Then we'll play a tune together. You'll play a tune and I'll play a tune in warm. Let's pretend. Here we go. Rum bum bum bum, ba-rum bum bum bum, ba-rum bum 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 bum, rum bum bum bum, rum bum bum bum, rum bum bum. Let's sing. You'll hum a line. You'll hum a line and I'll hum a line. You come here. We'll line together. You'll hum a line and I'll hum a line in warm wintry weather. Let's all hum. Let's sing. You'll whistle a while. You and you whistle out together. You whistle and I'll whistle while in warm wintry. You want to try your whistle?
I can't remember.
Just- That's hard. Let's give him a nice hand. Let's give everybody. Thank you.
Elijah, you are such an addition to the show today.
Thank you.
I love it.
Now enjoy yourselves and
Well,
eat all there is to eat, drink all there is to drink.
Wow.
And let's applaud him for keeping
Grant.
up the
That would be Grant Stesko. And we also want to thank Jake Miller downtown, who is manning the board for the second week in a row. We do have CDs for sale here, which we'll do as soon as the show is over.
And we will
but
autograph them.
we are going to feed these ladies, though, so, you know.
Well, this is a nice group of people. Very nice.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
pretty much. Nice people come here.
Yeah.
Can we end out on something that everybody wants to sing?
How about shake hands with a friend?
Okay, we can do that.
we
Ella,
do
is that okay with
Did
you?
you say friend or fin?
Friend.
Okay. Shake hands with friends.
Shake-
It's time to go. Shake hands with friends. It's time to go. Shake hands with friends.
It's
Time.
I hope I'll see you another day. I hope I'll see you another day. Say.
Thank you for listening to Live from the Heartland, 88.7 FM. We will see you
Okay.
next week. We could keep singing. All right. Thank you kindly. Till next week. I'm sorry. We're off the air.
You're listening to 88.7 WLUW, Chicago Sound Alliance, broadcasting from the campus of Loyola University.
You really deserve a total round of applause, standing applause. And Peggy Lipschutz. Peggy Lipschutz.